Yo, how's everybody doing? I hope you are doing absolutely fantastic. And I hope you can hear me okay. First time streaming from the new studio. And yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of music and hang out with y'all. Let's see, y'all. Oh, don't you want to do that? Okay. Um, so we're here. We're here. We're here. We are live streaming on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Kick. So if you're here, please say hello and let's play some music. I really hope that you could hear me okay. Again, this is my first time streaming from this studio. So please let me know how it sounds in the chat wherever you're at, and I will do my best to get back to you guys and to talk with you. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. What do I got? Oh, I don't have all my flutes out. Oh well, that's all right. We're never prepared, are we? We're never prepared, and that's okay. Let's see. Let's go with this guy. Again, welcome in everybody. Please say hello. Tell me where you're hanging out from. That was great. That was great. Hey! We got folks hanging out. How you guys doing? We got folks on YouTube yelling at the clouds. How you doing? Java Joust. Hey, I recognize that name from Twitch. How you doing, Java? And Into Woods, how you doing? Happy doodles to you too. Happy doodles to you too. I hope everyone's doing well. We got folks over on Twitch too, is that right? Yes, we do. We got Dr. J over on Twitch. All right. So I'm in a brand new studio. You could probably hear the room a little bit. I haven't gotten it to where I want yet. Let's see here. Whoop. Got the mic right there. Hope you can hear me okay. Yeah, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch, and I'm on Kick. And no more green screen, guys. No more green screen. This is what the room looks like. So I got my guitars, I got all my stuff. Yeah, still setting up in here. And I'm not sure how long I'm going to be here at this place. So we just got in about a week ago. And I have been working crazy hard to make this place happen. So I've just started setting it up. There's a lot more room noise in this place. So I just got to do some more stuff to get it ready, to have it sound a little better in here. Oh, right on. Okay, Dr. J, that's great. That's great. Yeah, so far, all I've been able to do is I have Pendleton blankets hung up all over the room, and other places that you can't see as well. It's kind of crazy. And I got some flutes behind me there, and I want to light those up so you can see them better. So I got to get some lighting over there, and yeah, just get some stuff going. So, so far so good. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. So I've been just lots of stuff has been going on in my life. So I've taken a step back. But I'm really trying to get in here when I can, and any second that I can, I'm showing up. And I am so close to full monetization on YouTube. So if you're on Twitch or you're on Kick or you're anywhere else watching me, please come and hang out with me on YouTube and lurk there. Lurk there, please. It's a little better for me. So, and I've been unpacking a lot of stuff. And I found this. I just made a video with this, actually. I think it's a Bansuri. I got this guy. And I also got this guy. These are two bamboo flutes that I don't know how to play at all. I got sound out of them. They look like the same kind of flute. But I don't even know the scale. I'm just like picking stuff. Let's try to play this one. I'll try to play it real quick. I probably won't be able to, but oh well. Let's make a fool out of myself. See? So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with that thing yet. But I feel like I'm in the world flute world a little bit more. I got a couple of those. I think they're band series, and I got this really awesome recorder that's made of cherry, and it's actually a pretty nice one. and I need to dive into this one as well. I really, really love the recorder. I think it's one of the coolest instruments out there that doesn't get as much credit as it deserves. It's a really cool instrument. Again, I don't know how to play this one either, so yeah, no idea. I play almost everything like a Native American flute, so it's kind of funny. Right on, Java. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, brand new. I think it's a band Surrey. I think it is. I honestly don't know though. I only play Native American flutes. I have no idea what I'm doing with that. But it's really, I really like the sound of them. I've gotten a pretty good sound out of both of them so far, but I got to work on my embouchure and figure out what scale I'm supposed to be playing as well, because I have no idea. Yelling at the clouds, you're everywhere. Right on. You're on kick too. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure it out. We'll see. So, okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm playing some random backing tracks that I have. These are for sale. Also, if you like these tracks, any backing track that you hear for the most part is for sale. I might play some meditation stuff as well, and those are not for sale yet, but I will make them for sale soon. Just not ready yet. Just not ready yet. Let's play this guy. Let's see. This will be interesting. Well, let's see what happens here. Yes. That song was called Beautiful Spirit, and it is a backing track that's available on my Bandcamp. So, go buy it. Justin says, do you have an ETA on my bass copper flute? I do not. I talk with Eric from time to time, and I'm not sure. We got a smudge. Look at that. It's raining. Look at that. It's raining. Yeah, man, lots going on. I just got back from the Klamath Folk Festival, which was absolutely incredible. I had no idea what to expect, and it was mind blowing. It was really crazy. I booked a gig many months back and didn't know what to expect. And I made a couple of videos already. They're on YouTube. So after this, go check them out. I showed up. I got booked. So there was a courtyard stage and there was a main stage, and I got booked for the main stage at 5 p.m. And I went through, and checked out some of the artists that were playing for the most part. But I won't go into it. But my life's been really crazy lately, so I couldn't really get into it and really prepare and really go for it. So I just it came up on the calendar and I went, and I showed up and it was this huge venue, like an 800 seater. And the main stage was this beautiful giant stage with just really neat seating and balcony, and it was huge. It was probably the second biggest place I've ever played. And people were just rolling in. It was hustling and bustling everywhere. There was a beer garden, there was food carts, there was people everywhere. It was so wild. I was like overwhelmed. I didn't expect that at all. And a giant backstage and dressing room, and they had food and drinks and just this whole spread. It was crazy. I didn't expect it at all. And it was really, really wonderful. It really was. And I got to meet some really neat people from the people that put the festival together, to all the musicians and artists that were there. I got to meet the coolest people. And I feel awful because I haven't started watching the series Yellowstone yet. I do plan to. I hear it's a really great series. And I plan to watch it because I like the whole cowboys and Indians thing and westerns. I love westerns, and I feel like it's kind of like a newer western. Well, Forey J. Smith, one of the stars of Yellowstone, was there with his new music project, and he plays with J. Michael Harder, and J. Michael Harder brought his brother Prescott, and they played music behind Forey J. Smith. And what Forey does is like this cowboy poetry, and so he speaks over them playing guitar and they're singing choruses and harmony, and it was just wonderful. It was really, really neat. And we were backstage in the dressing room, and I grabbed a flute and played with them for a second. They're like, "Oh, hey, I really like that." And while I was out cruising around getting coffee, the promoter called me and said, "Come back." And they asked me to join them on stage for the last for one of their songs, and to basically play the solo, because on the album there's a violinist playing the solo, but they asked me to show up, and I played a solo on one of their songs, and it was so great. It was so neat. Forey was such a nice guy, and the Harder brothers were just fantastic, and they're the real deal. They are. J. Michael Harder, if you don't know who he is, he's a country singer, and his brother is a producer, and they are absolutely incredible. Their songwriting, their singing, their playing, their harmonies, they were just fantastic and really great guys. Um, and I got to meet their girlfriends, and they were just wonderful, wonderful people. I can't say enough good things about Forey J. Smith and the Harder Brothers. They were fantastic. Everyone else that was there too. I got to see Dirt Miller play. I got to see Wampus Cat. I got to see Secondhand Sage. I got to see, I'm gonna forget so many people. The fellow Pinnins. Um, uh, yeah, I'm just doing an awful job. But I met so many wonderful people, and just it was truly magical evening. So anyway, yeah, go check out all that music. They're just fantastic. So anyway, let's play a little bit more music. Let's play a little bit more music. Let's see here. Let's play this one. I forget what this one is. Matt C. Hey, Matt C says no idea, but why YouTube recommending your channel, but hope everyone's having a good day. Nice music. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. That means a lot. That's really neat. I mean, honestly, you know, if you don't know nothing about the Native American flute, that's really cool that it brought you here. Um, and thank you for the sub. I just saw you on the screen. Thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate you, man. Yeah, thanks for being here. And I hope you do like it. You know, I hope you like the Native American flute. Usually, when you hear about the Native American flute, you hear about, you know, metaphysical this and all sorts of spiritual stuff and da 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 da. And Le Kubiste, thank you. I hope I said that right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But I really like to. I'm doing my best to take it out of that world. Well, not take it out of it, but can't say I know anything about the Native American flute. We're right on. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times you'll hear Native American flute music, and it's like this whole thing. You know what I mean? Someone will just go, you know, like it's all about being stoic and all that kind of stuff, and ultra spiritual and all that kind of stuff. And I'm glad that people are getting something out of it like that. But I am really trying to normalize the Native American flute into mainstream music and kind of get it out of that realm a little bit. You know, I'm glad it's in that realm. That's not where I'm at. I'm not the ultra spiritual person like that. I got my own thing that I do, and that's private and that's whatever. But I really like, you know, I've played Native American flute on death metal albums, on progressive rock albums, on folk stuff, all over the place. And I really want to showcase how incredible this instrument is, because it's not just some spiritual, metaphysical thing for meditation. Of course, it can be used for that. But I really want to showcase how incredible the instrument really is, because it can do so much, and it doesn't just have to be that. And yes, I'm Native American, but I don't think that matters at all. I just really love the instrument, and I want to see people play it. Le Kubiste says, really interesting. How did you learn, and when did you start? Just being curious. I know nothing about the instrument. So I actually haven't been playing that long. I'm 44 years old. I've been playing music since I was 12. I play guitar. I play all sorts of stuff. I sing. I do all sorts of stuff. And the native flute is the most recent instrument that came to me. I'll say about 7 or 8 years ago. And it was a gift from my mother-in-law, knowing that I'm Native American and knowing that I'm a musician. She said, you should probably have this instrument. And I thought it was kind of silly when it showed up. I didn't really take it seriously. But then I just fell in love with it. I really just fell in love with it. And I really just love the instrument. It's very easy to play. You can learn the basics. Very simple. It's easier than a recorder. It's probably the most easy and simple instrument to play ever. Melody instrument anyway. And the basics are very simple, but then you get to elaborate and to explore all of these different little things about it. And it's really neat. It's really neat. You could just do a lot with it, with embellishments and personality, and it's a very emotive instrument, so a lot of fun. And I recommend, if you are not a musician and you just want to play music a little bit, you should get one. You could get one for like $90 or something, and you could also get one for like thousands of dollars, right? They come in all shapes and forms, and pretty inexpensive and also very expensive. But they all do the same job for the most part. Bonnie Hodge, welcome. Thank you for the subscription. That's awesome. So yeah, we just, I love the instrument, you know. Are all of those to your side types? Yes, they are. Yeah, so these right here, these are all Native American flutes. And then back there on the wall, you could hardly see them in the shadows. I got to light them up. Those are more Native American flutes, and I got some more in a case over there too. They're all Native American flutes, and they're all made from different makers all around the world. and they're all basically tuned the same for the most part, but they're in different keys, right? So you got a little guy like this. This is a high F. That's actually made from a branch, a fallen branch. And then you got something like this. And I have bigger flutes than this too. This is a low B. So they go everywhere. I have an even larger one than that. I have a big F that you kind of have to play like a saxophone, and I got sitting over there in a box. But I just love the instrument. Part of me wishes I didn't love it so much because it's so many weird feelings come with it. You know, when you tell someone that you play Native American flute, they kind of usually fight an eye roll. You know what I mean? They think that you're going to be some silly kind of, oh boy, here we go. You going to Burning Man next? And nothing against Burning Man, but you know what I'm saying. Lebkuba State says, I just playing handpan. I don't know if you, but I'm really keen and curious about flute. Which flute did you use for the previous song? God, what song did we just play? We just played that one. So this was the triple flute. This was made by Dustin Selva of Elemental Flutes. This is a triple flute. And I know the handpan. I got to play one actually for the first time just the other day, or not the other day, but in July. I've seen them before, but never played one. That's a really cool instrument. And very similar to the Native American flute, because if you just kind of stick to the scale, you can't go wrong. You can't really play a wrong note, and they're just always beautiful. So this is a triple flute. Made by Dustin Selva of Elemental Flutes. And I got mostly single flutes. Single flutes are my favorite. I like playing the single flute the most. But I do have some doubles, and I got that one triple. But yeah, I mean, just to get into it, you know, like this was my very first flute, right? This is a high spirits flute. Everyone has a high spirits flute. This flute will cost you, I think, $100, if that. This is in the key of A, very easy to learn, you know. They make great flutes, you know. So I recommend a flute to everybody. I taught Native American flute to third graders once. It was awesome, you know. I really want everyone to get one. I really do. We got Theremin play over on Twitch. We got Steve Cook. Why don't you all come over to YouTube? Help me get my numbers up over on YouTube. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, get a flute. Get a flute. Get a flute. I recommend it big time. Let's play... Did we play this one? I think we played that one already. Let's play... Let's try this one. What's this? Let's see here. Do I got one for that? Yeah, I do. Oh, this one's fun. Absolutely, my friend. Now, all these backing tracks are available on Bandcamp and also iTunes. Why not? Why not? Over on Twitch, Yellow Cloud says, "What's the split?" I don't know. I don't know. I barely got. I'm barely monetized on YouTube. So YouTube is. I'm like baby monetized on YouTube, right? So I'm at the first level. So I have all the subscribers I need. I have all the stuff I need. But I need more watch hours. So I need more people to watch my videos to get to the full level of monetization. But right now you can do things like, on Twitch, you could do bits and subs and stuff like that. Well, on YouTube, you can do, you could join my channel. Right? So you can not only subscribe, you could join it. So you could join it for a monthly thing. And it's not 50-50 like Twitch. It's much more than Twitch. I know that. I think it's like 70 or something. I don't know. It's more than Twitch anyway. And Twitch is, I'll always have a special place in my heart for Twitch. I really do. I just will. Because I met some of the most amazing people on Twitch. But their practices are not good. They're not good for the streamer. Twitch's largest streamers that they have left Twitch for YouTube. And I really appreciate what Kick is doing. So I joined Kick. I have like 15 followers over there, so I'm not monetized over there. But I'm streaming right now on Kick, and I'm very thankful for Twitch. But I put a lot of hard work into Twitch, and I don't feel like I don't know. I just don't feel like that they're really have the people that help them. I don't feel like that they're helping them. Why limit yourself if they aren't going to pay you not to? I guess I don't understand. Sorry. What do you mean? Why limit yourself if they aren't going to pay you not to? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just, YouTube is just a better platform for that stuff. And I have my issues with you. I have my issues with every single one of them. You know what I mean? But Twitch has just made. They've made it harder, right? So right now I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, and that's what I plan to do. I could fire up, Facebook right now too, and I'm monetized over there, sort of, with they do stars and stuff like that. But YouTube is really what I'm trying to push. That's the main platform, and I'm really trying to push YouTube, and I'm really close. I'm really, really, really close. What is the white flute in the Lacubaste on YouTube says, what is the white flute in the back? Seems like kind of folded. This one here? This is a drone flute by High Spirits. It's pretty radical. Check it out. Very cool. Odell Borg, the founder of this company, he sent this to me himself. And it's actually a left-handed flute. For right hand, it's supposed to be over here. But I like it like this because I get I think it's awesome like this. So yeah, this is just a drone flute. right? So this is a side-by-side drone, or an A-frame drone, but they also got them like this, right? This is like a shotgun drone, right? And that's what it is. There is two flutes. I mean, that's why it sounds like that. There literally is two flutes. You know, you got two mouth holes right there, right? And you got two flutes, and one of them is just, you know, one key, and the other one is the melody side, right? So both sides are with all holes closed. It's the same key. So you just this one that's why they call it a drone flute, because one side just drones one note. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love a good drone flute, and I used to, when I first started playing the flutes, that's what it, like, I was drawn to drone flutes. But now I really find that I love the single flute. The single flute is just what I'm all about now. I love the single flute. You know, I've really dove into all of them, and I just prefer the single flute. So, is the triple you showed earlier like that with holes on all of them? So the triple flute, this was actually designed by Dr. Rolifson and Dustin Selva of Elemental Flutes. And it's interesting. So two of them right here, these two flutes are like the one that I just played. But you have these little plugs, and you could put plugs in all of them, or you could like specially tune them. So you could take the plugs out and you could specially tune them. And then the third flute over here is a fifth up from E. So it's E, E, B. So if you just put like the middle one is just your flute. And then over here, because I have this, I could have them all the way down, right? But I have three plugs up here, so I could play it like this. And then over here is just a B flute, so it's higher. And I can play all three of them at once. So this is a really, really awesome flute. This is kind of like a prototype for stuff. For now Dr. Rolston plays all of these other crazy triples that he's helped design with Dustin of that company, and it's just awesome. Raphael says, very good. I like Native American flutes and also Native Brazilian ones. Say hello to Brazil. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Matt, you can do that, right? Because it has three mouthpieces, right? So you can, you know what I mean? You could play them one at a time, or two at a time, or three at a time. It's really up to you. I don't use my tongue though, you know, like on a harmonica, how you'll use your tongue to plug certain holes and stuff. I don't do that. You probably could, and maybe some people do, but I don't. Welcome in, Raphael. I'm guessing you mean that you're from Brazil. That is awesome. I would love to hear a native Brazilian flute. I know there's really neat flutes all over the world, and I think, you know, that's a really neat thing about these flutes, about any world flute, because every single culture that's ever existed has had a flute of some sort. Every single one. So like I always say, like Vikings had a flute, right? People of, you know, Native America, which we're finding out now, were actually Siberians, right? So every single culture, regardless of skin color and background, we've all had a flute. We've all had an indigenous flute, wherever we're indigenous to. And I think that's so awesome, and really brings us all together as people, right? And we all get to play these flutes together and share music, you know. And I'm excited about the evolution of all of it, you know. It's this big cultural appreciation of music and each other. Um, it's a really, really, really great thing to be able to share music and to share cultures and um, and to just build community with music, you know. I really love that about the flute. I really, really love that. All right, let's play a little bit more. Let's play a little bit more. Ooh, excuse me, I'm just burping in your face. What do you think about that? Don't mean to do that. Let me see. What do we got? What do we got? I am looking. What if we play... Let's play that D minor flute. Or not, it's not a D minor flute, it's a D flute. Let's play it. Whoa. Thank you everyone for being here. And just so you know, I got a bunch of new merch that's available on my YouTube channel. Animal medicine. You can get almost any animal you can think of, and if you want another animal, let me know and I'll make that shirt for you. And they're available. So you could also do super chats here on my YouTube channel. Anything monetary always helps me out. So I'm a full-time musician. Thank you very much, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, folks, that's it. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for all your support. However you are supporting me, I really appreciate it. And I also want to always, always thank my patrons. You guys are incredible. I love you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Join us over on Patreon. We can always help it. Oh, no kidding. Hey, look at that. We got a super chat from Matt C. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chat. That is so fantastic. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that, my friend. You have a great day, and I really hope that you enjoyed the Native American flute today. My name is Tommy Graven. You guys have a great day, everybody.